What's up, Virgo? This is going to be a love reading for the first half of June. This is for my Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you're new here, I do put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I also offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video. There is a bit of a wait for reading with me from time to time, so if you want to explore your options, I've put a link to Mystic Sense, my affiliate, in the description box as well, which will give you access to lots of psychics and readers located all over the world at any given time. If you go through the link I've provided, they're going to give you your first 5-minute reading free. So check them out if you feel called to do so, and otherwise if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. Now Virgo, I'm going to do personal on your mind. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? And then the projected potential outcome for the first half of June. I say potential to anyone that's new here because I incorporate the law of assumption into my readings, which means that this is a reading based on the current timeline and the version of you and the version of said specific person and the circumstances playing out in this current 3D reality. And this is all what you have selected out of infinite versions available at any given time. You are infinite. Circumstances don't actually matter. Everything on the outside is a reflection of your state. Okay, your state of consciousness, which then drives your thoughts, actions, inactions, reactions, assumptions, and your selections. So the version that you have selected, and you can absolutely shift, tweak, conform, and manifest anything your desires are meant for you. Please do go and look into the law of assumption. I have posted some material on it, and there are plenty of coaches online that will help you to shift, give you the right techniques and advice on it, okay? It's just a checking in point. So, Virgo, the person on Virgo's mind, how are they feeling about Virgo right now as we move through first half of June? 5 of Pentacles. Oh, Virgo, is there like a disconnect or a feeling left out in the cold? 8 of Cups. A fear that you're leaving them or you've left them behind. Hangman, feeling like it's on pause, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. 3 of Wands, a sense of waiting. Maybe you or this person or both of you, there's been waiting or thinking about the future, but there's a pause and now there's a sense of disconnect or maybe a fear of disconnect. King of Pentacles, Virgo, 10 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, trying to get past some bad ending that you've had and a fear that you've moved on, or the possibility of you guys disconnecting because maybe it's taking time. 10 of Swords is a feeling of betrayal. Some of you, there's issues to do with that. I mean, King of Pentacles is about commitments. Some of you, there's trying to get over some pain, you know, between the two of you when it comes to commitment. Let me have a look. 3 of Wands, 9 of Swords, stress and anxiety, burdens. For some of you, this is like financial strain that is keeping this very paused from moving ahead in the right direction. I mean, King of Pentacles is also just very much about stability. Doesn't always have to be like betrayal, though for some of you, there's a feeling of like feeling stuck and maybe not being able to fully show up correct. That's caused pain, too much waiting, too much hanging in there or something like that. I mean, 9 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, back and forth, lots of fun and pleasure, wishes fulfilled, but back and forth. And this could be due to financial considerations, you know, Virgo, or it could be work-life balance or feeling unready to really commit and come to the table, lack of stability, just burdens. Things weighing on the connection that are holding it up from moving maybe in the right direction. 3 of Wands, stress, anxiety, a sense of wishes fulfilled together, but on the other hand, financial matters. Maybe some of you, there's a situation involving like an outside commitment that needs to be wrapped up. Now, not all of you guys, don't take it if it's not your story, but there's stress and anxiety. So balancing things. Balancing finances, responsibilities, it's caused a wound. Again, outside factors, outside influences, tension regarding like conflict of interests. I don't think it's necessarily cheating or romantic. It's like literally just like burdens. For some of you, this is a situation that involves responsibility to past energy. 6 of Cups, like a wife or a mother figure, children, Virgo. And for others of you, there's just issues here, conflicts and tension, because there's a need to balance time, energy, priorities in order to be more supportive. But then there's a wanting to, you could have a history with this person, Virgo. So this is about reconciling issues where there has been a pause or wounds, or, you know, Five of Wands as well can be outside energies influencing this in a negative way that cause betrayal. And that doesn't necessarily have to be romantic or cheating, but there's just been back and forth. I mean, let's have a look. Yeah, Four of Swords. Things have sort of been on pause or at a rest state. But this person is manifesting you, Virgo. I mean, they're watching you. Page of Swords, analyzing the situation. If you are on a break from this person, they keep an eye on you, or they feel you keep an eye on them, or it's mutual. This is Virgo energy and Gemini, right? So, and we've got Pisces here. So yeah, I mean, there's a hanging in there, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, or surrendering what is not working to move forward and move on and release the burdens. I mean, I feel, Virgo, this person sees commitment with you. It's just old pain, conflict, tension. Also influence, you know, the Empress could be influence of a mother figure, like childhood, like, because Six of Cups is childhood. So this person could be trying to release pain in relation to that, or feel like you are, and that causes tension or conflict. Does that make sense? Because, yeah, like something here about the Nine of Wands, wounds. So maybe also there's this back and forth and fear and anxiety about the future. It's like maybe the two of you have conflict or tension, and it's just got to do with old childhood stuff or influence of family. Make sense? I mean, the Five of Cups is in the reverse. So Five of Cups is old spilt cups. And it could be regrets in things that have been said or done between the two of you, or it's just losses from the past that are being released in order to grow and expand, which is what the Empress card also is. So they want to take things in a new direction, Virgo. Page of Wands, they've had some kind of a new perspective. And Three of Cups, it's like, it could be that there have been, like I said, outside energies that have interfered with this. This could be friends, family, etc. And they're trying to release what's weighing on the connection or keeping it stuck. I mean, they also might just want to go out with you and have fun as well. Page of Wands, flirt, have a good time. Nine of Cups, Three of Cups. Maybe there's been lack of stability because there's too much of that. And not enough, like, you know, being committed and stable. But there seems to be wanting to reconcile the issues. Sorry I jump around, Virgo, but I actually more channel than I do the cards. The cards come as I channel. Anyway, Virgo, I have to get this spiel out of the way, and I say it in all the readings because of the law of assumption. This reading is just for context. This person is a version of a person that you have selected out of the infinite, okay? They're not a robot, so they have their own thoughts, actions, inactions, challenges, history, childhood, feelings towards you, and all of that. However, circumstances don't matter, and they're still a character in your show. They're still you pushed out in the version you selected. So when you look into the law, it will make sense. You can absolutely have them show up differently. They're a mirror. They must conform according to you and what you assume and believe about them, and assume and believe about you and the connection. So, Virgo, if there are kinks and you want to adjust things and you want things manifested differently, well, all you have to do is select new version of self, which already exists in the quantum field, that gets that which you desire, and doesn't have any, whatever's being triggered, it might be showing you something about your beliefs, your limiting beliefs, self-concept. Then you can hold them in the version that already exists as well, where you get that consistent mirroring, right? They're going to mirror back to you what you assume about them and assume about self and the connection. Okay, please look into the law. So, Taurus, Libra energy with the Empress card, if I didn't already say. How do you feel about them, Virgo? Two of Cups, soulmate connection, relationship, the world. There could also be stuff here to do with like travel coming up, but also you want accomplishment with them. I just saw the King of Cups in the reverse. I mean, sometimes maybe you doubt their love, Virgo. Eight of Pentacles, maybe you feel that they work a lot or work is a concern. Four of Swords, you both have Four of Swords. So there's been like maybe a rest or a contemplation, maybe around what needs working or what effort needs to be put in. The Moon, how do you feel about them, Virgo? Okay, the Moon. The Moon is maybe lack of clarity, or also maybe you feel things are hidden. Ten of Pentacles, stuff to do with okay. The Moon, shadow stuff relating to family issues. Now also lack of clarity whether this can really work out for the long term. That could be a fear that you have. Again, check your assumptions, because this can go that way or that way. If you have an assumption that this can't work out, well, you'll get confirmation of that in the physical, in your 3D reality, right? But Moon also in Ten of Pentacles, there could be stuff to do with fears and influence, like family influence. I did say that earlier, so it could be that, yeah, there's something here to do with like shadow stuff. I don't know. Avoidance. I don't know. Sorry, guys. I don't know. I'm just getting a lot coming in at once. Five of Pentacles. Like this is fear of abandonment, and this Eight of Cups as well is like fear of losing you. There's something here about maybe, like I said on this side, like there's wounds being activated here around old stuff, like fears, outside energies influencing the situation, or the past influencing this situation. So feeling a little bit stuck, or feeling inadequate, or feeling unready to move forward, and something like that. But you also kind of have the same Five of Pentacles. So you want to come out of the cold if there's been a disconnect. There's also something here to do with this maybe triggering some fear in you of being left out in the cold, or this person not showing up correctly, holding back. Four of Pentacles, like not giving you everything. That seems to be what's showing up, like especially around all of this back and forth, and maybe you feel like this person has not prioritized you or given you everything, or kept you waiting in some kind of a way. Yeah, Emperor card in the reverse. So there's something about, you know, you feeling like maybe this person has, like they're not sort of showing up correct, or they're not taking control of matters. They're holding back on you, not giving you everything. For some of you, you know, because we've got Empress and Emperor in the reverse, this is like family stuff. It could be influence of mother figure, father figure, Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So the World card in the reverse, it seems to go round and round in cycles. So again, also like this conflict and this tension and the wound between the two of you. Say, for example, there's an issue here around, say, this person doesn't feel adequate already because of financial matters. And then there's fights about that. And then you may assume that this person is just, you know, too much overindulging, too much not prioritizing you, too influenced by other people. Therefore, you don't feel very chosen. You feel that they hold back. Well, then that can trigger that story that you have about you, right? And then that person keeps showing up that way. So that's the World card in the reverse. It goes round and round. You feel like they're not stable. Maybe you feel like you're not safe in the connection. I don't want to Freud the whole session, guys, but I hope what I'm saying is making sense. In the end, all of this, if you want this person, all of that stuff is not actually relevant. We have to look at you and what fear is being activated here. Fear of you not having the stability you need for the future from this person. Fear that this person maybe is also not giving you the emotional connection that you want. Because Four of Pentacles, Emperor card in the reverse, you could feel this person is over-controlled or holds back too much in the connection, right? So that then could trigger your fear of abandonment, fear of not being safe, not being loved. Knight of Swords, it creates maybe erratic communication or harsh communication. Maybe you've had arguments with this person. Do you see where I'm going with this, Virgo? Like Ace of Pentacles, lack of commitment or stability. Death card in the reverse, it keeps going round and round. So there's opportunity to transform this. But there's been defensiveness between the two of you. This person is really trying to manifest, I feel, stability with you, commitment. But yeah, that's that Ten of Swords. There's been like some betrayal energy or bad ending between the two of you, and this person wants to take it in a new direction. Now, the betrayal or the bad ending or the arguments or the harshness is coming down to, you know, disagreements around being prioritized, potentially financial strains and burdens, maybe family influence, all of that kind of stuff. So anyway, Virgo, I mean, I feel like there's opportunity here, like I said, to turn things around. There is opportunity for something stable. Let's see, Page of Wands, to turn things around and take things in a new direction. Page of Wands, Page of Wands. You both have Page of Wands, so there's a mutual wanting to take things in a new direction. Let's see, this one wanted to jump after Four of Swords, maybe some processing. Okay, you both have Four of Swords. So this is about processing and integrating, I think, what needs to change in the situation. Okay, I mean, Page of Wands, Page of Wands. There's a connection. You are communicating in June. And I would say, Virgo, you know, this person's intention seemed to be like to focus on stability, loyalty, commitment, get past the old story, the old pain. There's been a lot of stress. There's a wound. There might be regrets between the two of you. There's also old past stuff that's been weighing on the connection, like childhood stuff, past relational stuff, but they're manifesting you. And I think, Virgo, focus on what you actually want. If you assume this person can't come to the table and won't come to the table properly, and then there's just this recycling of that energy, you just keep getting the same round and round. So please look into the law and some of what I've said for those of you that want to. Okay, Pisces energy, Scorpio energy with that Death card. Okay, what does this person want with Virgo in June? Okay. It looks like there's been back and forth and questions around choosing, like properly choosing, and maybe suspicion, because I feel Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, someone maybe was not feeling ready in this situation to really like come to the table properly. And I do think that's got to do with, as I said, feelings of inadequacy, financial matters. But it says unfinished business, proposal, forgiveness, reconciliation after distance, separation, thinking of you, nostalgia, missing you. And then what else? Controversy, scandal, something coming out. So that's the Ten of Swords. The scandal and the drama could be something to do with, like I said, outside influences. Is it cheating? I don't know that that's what I was getting. I was getting this could be like there's some drama involving like family influences or friends. But they want to make good. Yeah, childish, immature, argumentative, playing the victim. You feel also like that this person, the way that they show up, like you feel like they're not really coming to the table correct. Maybe there is some childish behavior. Mind games, immature, testing you, analyzing you. Okay, Virgo, I mean, look. Page of Wands on both sides. Maybe, and I'm not giving you shit, maybe both of you it's a bit tit for tat. You get argumentative or you kind of test one another. So what is this person coming forward with? Butterflies, complete devotion. You can have a specific person conform, Virgo. Like I said, I mean, the outside will show up differently when you start selecting with your mind a new version and deciding how you want them to show up and affirm that way. So look into the coaches online. They will explain how to do that. It's party, having fun. You feel like this person doesn't prioritize you, and it's like the Nine of Cups, like they're all about having fun. And they might be because they haven't felt kind of ready to show up properly, or they distract themselves by doing that, and that's immature. And then there could be a bit of this resentment for that, and mind games back and forth, like childish behavior, or you feel like this person acts childishly. Conflict, as I said, clashing differences. Yeah, I said retaliation. It's like that tit for tat kind of an energy. And then that causes sadness, broken heart, clown, okay, shame, coffee date, meeting up, planning, discussions. Okay, so something about the way in which you interact causes a wound, And feeling not prioritized causes attention, and then there is like retaliation energy, maybe the way you speak to one another, harsh communication, and then sadness, and then a feeling of like shame around the way you communicate with one another. And then coffee date says meeting up, planning, discussions. So there's a wanting to have some kind of a discussion and maybe get on the same page. Let's have a look. Yeah, wedding. The situation involves marriage with finances and career. So I think essentially there's immaturity going on, and someone that is maybe not prioritizing finances are a concern. Either someone's been irresponsible with finances, or they're over focused on finances and also having fun, and that's caused resentment. I think that ultimately there's hope to have a relationship that's like very stable or committed, wedding. A need to let go of the past, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So this is about Virgo releasing the old version of the connection and the old story if you want it to show up differently. So for those of you that want to shift it, you can select new version and not stay anchored into this round and round. I think, like I said, King of Pentacles, this person kind of wants to, they see the future with you. For some of you, yeah, finances and career, there's been like old relationships that have caused issues in this situation, like financial responsibilities, or people like that are still codependent, or someone needs to still, someone you're dealing with, they need to still support in some way. Okay, but then I have honeymoon and reconciliation. So enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Well, I would say also honeymoon just represents a new start, potential for that, and reconciliation, reconciling issues for something stable. Sorry, Virgo, if that jumped around. I just channel whatever comes through. But for those of you for whom it resonates, let me know in the comments. Give me a like and a comment. And otherwise, I will check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.